Ooh, you know, winter weather's not as much fun after Christmas.
Oh,
It's
no,
just
no,
not the
no,
same
no.
thing. And winter weather can also be terribly bad for your health.
Yes, it can, especially if you plan on being outside for any length of time.
So joining us to talk about some of the dangers of the cold weather is our good buddy, Dr. Timothy Quinn of Quinn Family Healthcare in Ridgeland. Dr. Quinn, thank you for dropping in on us. And you're either dressed in layers or you got a bunch of layers between you and the outside weather, one or the other.
That's correct. Right now, it's such a dangerous time, and we really have to be on the lookout.
Yeah, you really do. So with the weather being so cold outside, what are some of the dangers that are associated with the weather like this?
Well, I mean, we have to worry about different cold injuries, and we really have to worry about hypothermia. I mean, this could take a person's life. And this is when your body loses heat faster than it can produce heat. Now, our normal body temperature is 98.6, but if it drops down, I mean, if you take that person's temperature and it's 95 or less, I mean, seek medical attention very quickly, but also look for those warning signs. I mean, usually when a person starts to develop hypothermia, they'll first shiver, and that's our body's way of trying to heat up. But we'll also start to become a little confused, a little disoriented. At that point, we need to try to do everything we can to get to a warmer environment, because as I said, if you develop this hypothermia, you can lose your life.
Dr. Quinn, we know it's important, of course, to stay hydrated all year long, but sometimes during the winter, we don't think in terms of that bottle of water. How important is that?
That is so important. I was actually in the military during college, and we did a lot of training with winter troops and whatnot. But one thing we did was we tried to make sure we stayed hydrated, because a lot of times we'd be on different missions out in the cold and we forget to drink because you're not thirsty. Well, that decreases your volume of fluid in your body. And one thing about hypothermia is that the more dehydrated you are, the quickly you can become hypothermic and worse, and you can lose your life. But also, you want to avoid alcoholic beverages when outside. Avoid definitely drugs. These things can decrease your body's ability to warm up. Also, if you have medical conditions such as diabetes or hypothyroidism, these are other problems that can lead to it. But also note that elderly, they have a harder time warming up, and also little children, and especially infants. But little kids, sometimes they're having so much fun, they don't want to go inside. But the bottom line is we have to take this seriously, because as I said, hypothermia can take your life.
Hey, thank you, Dr. Quinn. We know a whole lot more about sunburn than we do hypothermia, so thanks for the tips. And we'll join you later on for more advice from you. Thank you.